we literally could not survive without some of these items. I had 2 babies in 12 months. We're pregnant again, we need a double stroller. So I love how they come in such cute colors. We have a blue one for Leo and a pink one for Mila. And hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Melissa Beckaroo, and today I wanted to do a video about all the must-have baby and toddler gear that really helped us out when we had 2 under 2. So to start, as a lot of you may or may not know, I had 2 babies in 12 months. So my first baby was born August 2022 and my second baby was born August 2023. So it was very difficult. I also had 2 C-sections, so the recovery period was a little bit longer. So I compiled a little list of things that really have helped me and my husband over the last 2.5 years. Some are baby products, some are toddler products. They're just overall products that really help us with our day-to-day life, and we literally could not survive without some of these items. So all the products I'm gonna show you, you honestly don't have to buy exactly what we bought, of course. Shop around, see what works best for you, your budget, and your family. Because for us personally, we did not go with the super pricey things because we had the 2 babies back to back. Honestly, we wanted things that were more affordable and we knew that would last long. We wanted something a little bit more on the simple side. We did not need all the bells and whistles. So just keep that in mind as well when you're watching this video. Do what works best for you, shop within your budget, and stick to it. So the first thing I want to talk about was a baby swing. So the one we had was from Greco, however you want to pronounce it. We say Greco, but we had the Greco swing with Leo, and then we also had it for Mila. And let me tell you, it was a lifesaver. My daughter ended up taking like 99% of her naps in the swing, and she was unfazed by the chaos around her. I was able to sit on the sofa, play with Leo, and she just took her nap in the swing, and she absolutely loved it. Some late nights as well, when I could not get her to go to sleep in her bassinet, I would come downstairs with her, have her in the swing, and I would just doze off on the sofa until the next morning. When I tell you that having something like this, something to rock your baby to sleep, something to keep them asleep, something that you know will keep them safe, especially if you have a second baby at home, it's life-changing. Because let me tell you, there were some days where Leo did not want me to put him down. And just making sure that I have Mila as a newborn secured in that swing, she loved it. Definitely look into some sort of swing. Again, it does not matter what brand you decide to go with. Number 2, you want to get yourself a good breast pump. So when I had Leo, I had bought the Medela breast pump. I'm going to insert a picture because I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. But this is the one that we used for Leo, and it worked pretty well. I did try a few other ones that didn't work as well as that one. I liked it because it was portable. I liked it because it was efficient and quick, not too noisy. I also tried the Mom Cozy breast pumps, the wearable ones. I wasn't too crazy about that one. My body did not respond to breast pumps that well, to be honest with you. And I found that the Medela one really worked the best for my body. Also, something I didn't know prior to having babies and breastfeeding, each woman's body will respond differently to different pumps. I thought that it was like a one size, one pump fits all. Apparently that's not the case. Another pump that really worked for me, especially in the beginning, was the manual hand pump by Medela as well. I really liked that one because sometimes I felt a little bit more engorged on one side or the other side, and just having that quick pump where you don't have to fumble with tubings or with batteries or whatever the case is. You literally just pop it on, you pump, and you're done. I really enjoyed that one as well. But honestly, shop around if you are new to pumps and breastfeeding, because you just never know what's going to work well for you. Number 3, the car seats. So we bought the Graco Forever car seats once our kids turned 1. We really loved these car seats because you can literally use them forever. So basically from newborn up until they transition to no car seat, they can use. So there's a certain weight limit you have to be until you put your child without a booster seat or a car seat. So this car seat literally fits every single stage of your child's developmental toddler years onto their child years. Does that make sense? But basically, I really like it because it is not too expensive. I believe I got mine on sale for like $3.50, and you literally have it forever. Literally Graco forever. So we really enjoyed this. They also come in cute colors. So for Leo, we got the black or the blue one. And for Milo, we got like the pinkish purple one. I think it's so cute. Shop within your budget, but these car seats honestly worked great for us. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is a good double stroller or regular stroller if you aren't expecting like 2 under 2 or twins. I have a love-hate relationship with this stroller. So this is the Graco Ready to Grow stroller. So when we first had my first child, we got a regular stroller that just has the one seat, one bucket seat, and the toddler seat, and that's it. And it's so funny because I remember when we walked in to Toys R Us that day, or Babies R Us, the first question the lady asked was, "Are you planning on having 2 kids back to back?" And we said no. There's definitely gonna be like a 2-year age gap. And she's like, perfect, you just need the one seated stroller. Fast forward to like 6 months later, I was pregnant with my second when my first was like a few months old, and we had to go back to Toys R Us. We actually had the same lady and we're like, we're pregnant again, we need a double stroller. So we tested out a few, and honestly at that point we did not want to spend a lot of money on a double stroller because we already had a singular stroller. So we went with the Graco Ready to Grow. Again, super affordable. Something I really love about this stroller is you can use it in so many different ways. So you can have the bucket seat and the toddler seat. You can also have 2 toddler seats, and you can also remove the second toddler seat, and there's a separate little stool at the bottom for them to sit on or stand on. I really love that feature the most because the age that Leo is right now, 2.5, he does not want to sit in the seat. He wants to stand, he wants to walk with me. So it's just a great option. This stroller, the reason why I say I have a love-hate relationship with it is because you can tell that it is on the more affordable side. One thing I did notice after using it for an entire summer is the fact that the wheels are getting very like rusty and crusty. They're not really smooth like it used to be. It's just regular wear and tear, but I don't know, I guess I kind of wish that it lasted a little bit longer. I think probably like midway through this summer, we will end up going back to our singular stroller just for Mila so she can just sit and Leo will be able to walk with me. So definitely do your research. I feel like we didn't really do too much research when it came to our double stroller. We just needed, I don't want to say cheap, we needed an affordable stroller. We needed something that will hold both our babies, and we needed a little bit of the bucket space underneath, which it has a decent amount of space. That is another positive about this stroller. Definitely do your research with strollers. Go into stores, test them out, look at reviews online, and make your decision based on that. I know double strollers can get quite pricey, which is why we didn't really want to do too much research because I didn't want to spend too much money on it. But honestly, if you do end up going for the more affordable or cheaper ones, you don't need a double stroller for very long. You need it for 2 years before your older kid will want to walk, or they're just gonna outgrow it quicker. So those 4 items are kind of the things that got us through the first like 1.5 years of their lives. But the next few items are going to be stuff that got us through the toddler ages. So once they get a little bit more mobile. So to start with, the second half is child-proof locks. So we went through a couple different kinds of child-proof locks, and we found that anything that has a visible latch, Leo figured it out. We tried 2 products and Leo was able to open up every single cupboard just fine. He learned it super quick. So we had to actually replace all of the locks that we had to a different one. So I'm going to insert a picture of the ones that we use now. He knows how these things work, but he cannot figure out the exact spot to open up the magnet. So we really recommend this child-proof lock. I feel like it's the best one because there's no clunky big locks. You can't even tell. I have a lock on every single one of my cupboards, and you can choose to lock it or unlock it. And when people come over, you can't even tell. It's not clunky, it's not big. There's not all these like awkward little like sticky things everywhere. It's just like the perfect thing. It's so sleek. It comes with the lock. I have the lock right on the fridge so we never lose it. Next thing I want to talk about is the Yeti cups that we have for the kids. They're currently upstairs. I want to show you guys, but they're currently upstairs. The kids are napping with them. But We love these because they are so durable and they keep the water cold, especially in those hot summer months. We would have 1 or 2 ice cubes in the water and it would just stay cold all day long. We never had to worry about refilling the water because it was hot or warm or anything like that. Love these cups. I love how they come in such cute colors. We have a blue one for Leo and a pink one for Mila, and honestly they are just the cutest things. And I love that they kind of like match mine as well, even though mine is a Stanley. Next thing, I recently upgraded Leo and Mila's plates. So I upgraded to the Elk and Friends brand and I have the bigger plate. I did order the smaller one at first, but it was just too small. I didn't like how small it was. I guess my kids eat like a decent amount, so I needed a bigger plate. But I got the bigger plate and I find that it's a perfect size. I will say I love how the suction is so strong. This suction, guys, I can't even tell you the amount of times that I put it on the table and I struggle taking it out. I literally have to like dig my fingers underneath in order to take it out. So if you put it on the table for your kids, they will not be able to remove this plate. I promise you that. I never really had a problem with Leo or Mila like flipping their plates, but with these plates, I know that they are secure once I suction them. They're honestly almost too good. Like I said, I get so frustrated sometimes when I'm trying to like lift the plate quickly and I have to sit there and like take my time and like take off each suction. I also really love these plates because the whole suction part comes off. So that's what I've actually been doing recently. I just take off the bottom suction part and I give them the porcelain plates like that. And that's been working out really well for us. I would say if your kid is younger, don't take off the suction just yet because it does kind of protect the porcelain plate in case the plate does go flying across the room. But these plates are so adorable. I love that they come in the cute colors. I love how durable they are. I love that I can just throw them in the dishwasher. And I love that they're safe for them. I did have the silicone plates for a while, but I wanted to switch because they were getting old. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff online about how silicone plates aren't the best for your kids. So these are definitely a great alternative. Last thing I want to talk about that really helped us out is our toddler learning tower. So the one that we have, that was gifted to us. So we actually didn't pick out that one. However, it worked fine for us. I do wish that it was able to be adjusted from the bottom step because I find that once they get taller, they can easily tumble over it. And obviously that's a huge risk. But any sort of toddler tower I think is amazing because the kids want to be involved when you're cooking, when you're cleaning, when I'm washing dishes. Like they want to be right there with me, and sometimes I can't hold them and do everything I need to do. So a lot of times I'll just plop them in the toddler tower. We'll bake together, we'll cook together, we'll do all sorts of things, and they'll be right there. They'll be able to help me out. Definitely look into getting a toddler tower. Again, there's different price points. I believe the one I have is like around $100, and they go up depending on the brand, depending on how fancy they are and what they do. All right, guys, so those are my 8 toddler baby must-haves. I'm sure there's like a million more things that I could have talked about, but these are the ones that kind of stood out, and I definitely recommend each of these products. The only one that I was iffy about putting in here was my double stroller because of how it's looking now. But regardless, it was a great stroller while it lasted. This is going to be the end of my video, guys. Make sure you leave a comment down below. All the links will be in the description box if you want to check them out. Again, you don't have to go with that exact brand or product. This list was just kind of meant to give you an idea of what really worked for us. And if it works out for you, make sure you click the link and buy it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.